Hello everyone, we're going to be going through many different posts on the Nijisanji subreddit. A lot of these are going to be drama posts and opinions and allegations and such. Unless there is other proof, take it as an opinion piece and take it as allegations. And I will have as many sources as possible. But if no sources are there, then that means it's just an allegation, a shiitake post, whatever you want to call it. It is to be taken as an opinion. Thank you. JP Liver, Fuaminato, advise a teenager to buy followers on social media while guest starring on NHK radio show. The summary this person puts, Rafma Nijisanji's 4-member group appeared at NHK radio show last week as guests in a segment where audiences called the show to ask for advice. Fuaminato suggested to buy followers because the teenager was worried having few followers in social media would be seen as having few friends. Archive will be deleted in a week. 43725. Translation question. From a teenager who is worried about not having many followers on her social media would make people think she doesn't have many friends. For context, Raf Mao members talk about making friends and playing games or spending more time face-to-face, etc. And the conversation goes as below. I'm going to say something very convincing. I have 700k followers on Twitter, but I have very few friends. So the number of followers is not related. Kaida, Haru, Fuaminato. Or think on the contrary, if the number of followers can increase your friends, you can just buy followers and get impressive fake numbers, and then mentally, that's the most dangerous part, radio's host says. Kagami Hayato, that's not the advice you should be giving teenagers. Kenmochi Toya, we're giving advice so they don't become like that. Kagami Hayato, we want to stop that from happening. Fuaminato, then forget it. He didn't use the exact words forget, but more like takes it back, like he took it back. Clip of the segment is posted on NHK YouTube official channel. Part is edited out. I'm not sure if that's the only part edited out. I've not seen a single tweet from his fans who thought this was a problematic thing to say, which is not surprising in the least because his fans are famous for defending their Oshi no matter what. His fans attacked and left hate comments on Naruse when he beat Fua in one Mario Kart tournament a few years ago. Also, I heard that this whole thing because I saw them tweeting that they enjoy the answers that are almost crossing the line. Their words, not mine. Like right here. Buy followers, laughing emoji, it's very Fua-like. It didn't exactly sound like a joke because of the way radio host and other members immediately interjected, to me at least. Lauren Iris, another JP Liver, once accidentally showed ads for purchasing subscribers while streaming. He denied purchasing subscribers in later stream. Personally, I think it's interesting when one of the reasons Solen got terminated was because she gave bad reputation to Nijisanji. When Fua suggests a teen to buy followers, it's crickets. Guess that's not a problem. I didn't think it even sounded funny, let alone beneficial to those teens who asked. It would be surprising if not for Nijisanji's many controversies, that idea of buying followers pops up in his mind so easily. I thought it was something people on anonymous doxing sites would say. What are your thoughts on this? Translation done by me. Could contain mistakes. Recommend double check so you can also check tweets with fans. The fans are saying, problem, if I don't have many followers, it feels like I don't have any friends, and I'm worried. Fua, why don't you just buy some followers? It's a powerful punch. Make some fake friends first. I like how Fua-san can say that on radio show as guest. Here we go as well. Well, Minato recommended buying followers to teenagers who are worried about the number of followers they have. Another one. Kaida, I have about 700,000 followers, but I don't have many friends, so the number of followers doesn't matter. Fua, if you want numbers, you can buy followers with money and use fake ones. Various comments, oh then no. And the buying followers part. So they're showing evidence at least. That's the same making Instagram influencers say they are famous over bot followers. Just watch a YouTube documentary about a girl who funded her party addiction by buying followers and then pretending to be famous to sell products she never actually made. Figures Niji would follow in her footsteps. It shows that Niji branch is patient zero of all happenings, and this is more reason of not just ignore the main branch just because the end talents include merged into it. So yeah, if they are willing to say this in public, then that means they may actually be buying followers. We don't know. We don't have proof, but the fact is that the fans are saying that the person said it, and it brings things into doubt. It absolutely brings things into doubt. This is an interesting one that I just found. It's way back in 2021 before Nijisanji's true colors were revealed. Encourages bullying as people make fun and resent their fan bases. Those two blanks that get linked here frequently don't know their names, but supposedly a teacher. I'll never back that kind of behavior and will always be their anti. And yes, they do seem to back a lot of, violence. That's what it seems like. Cause like that's the fighting part. It looks like, and yeah, a little bullying here and there, hitting each other, and the Ars Almo. I like Ars. I actually like Ars. Getting hit, Waxy to stand up. He's getting beat. They're getting whipped. They're pushing each other, wrestling. It's just joking around, but it does give a bad impression. But this is just the normal thing. You know what I mean? Oof. Oh, that's Motoru, by the way. That right there. By the way, that person there is Motoru. She was basically teased a lot She was mistreated a lot. She's now Luna, Himemori Luna from Hololive, but when she was in Nijisanji, she got ostracized, which basically she got abandoned, she got mistreated, she got all that kind of stuff. It was just bad times for her, and I'm really sad that that happened to her, and I do hope that she forgets about it. It is a trauma that she has, but hopefully she'll forget about it. And here she is, you know, here's the people on with Hololive. She grabbed Aqua's shoulder. She's gonna hurt me. She's gonna smack her down. This person here. Basically, they're saying that this person here is a bully, a big bully. Bullied Motoru, bullied other people. Basically, that's what they're saying. Saku Sasaki is supposedly a big bully. That's what people are saying now. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's one of the things that they're trying to push here. Yep, they're saying that Sasaki bullied Motoru, bullied other people, and it's just a big bully overall. Video is fun at AF. Also, obviously, everyone's having fun, but don't be streamers into this. Anybody feel bad for Kokoro Amamiya? My goodness, that Aqua jealousy clip is probably one of the first VTuber clips I've seen back in 2019, 2020. It's all fun in games until someone feels like they are ostracized. But yeah, I think a lot of that stuff, to be honest with you, a lot of stuff was most likely meant as fun in games. But again, it will depend on how it is interpreted by the person that is getting mistreated. It could be that they're just laughing in order to not make people seem, you know, like make it seem like it's really bad or whatever. It could just be that they are actually having fun. We don't know. Context apparently Sasaki is the one who bullied Motoru inside Nijisanji, and if you know who Motoru is, you'll be grateful she got a happy ending. Nowadays, Luna is thriving a lot more. Nowadays, Sasaki is stuck at 852k and Aqua's at 9.7k away from 2 million, and Luna reached her 1 million weeks ago. So yeah, Luna's doing really well. Sasaki, if true that she bullied, if it's true, again, it's still a rat until proven true. If it's true that she bullied Motoru, then she's getting her just desserts, in the sense that people are not following them as much as they would like. And people are absolutely following Luna because people fell in love with Luna. She's the pink-haired princess of Hololive. We have Maid Mint, who has gotten to 200k. 3 years ago, I never would have imagined this day. And after heaven, I thought I'd be forgotten and unable to do anything on my own. 200k isn't the biggest, but being able to do it on my own name is what makes it feel the best. Thank you, everyone. As we know, heaven for her is Nijisanji. That's what she called it because she says she was an angel in heaven, which technically she was a pixie. Angel in heaven, or fairy. And she got cardboard wings, couldn't fly, and now she's back down to earth as Maid Mint. And she has made it for herself. Nijisanji breaks people mentally, it shatters their souls. Because, for example, she thought she would be forgotten after she left Nijisanji. And the community proved her wrong. Just how effed up is it inside for every person that leaves to be convinced that they wouldn't make it outside? I joined to laugh at Niji's incompetence, but this isn't even funny anymore. Very true. Here are the sources. One can even say it's ghosts now happily living in outer heaven. Get it? Mint, Metal Gear. Okay, I'll see myself out. Feel so happy seeing her recover. Just surreal to see how someone talented with a big, extremely loyal fan base actually thought that everyone would just forget her and she would not go to another place without Nijisanji. I would say that Niji would get so far without her. They're gonna fall to rock bottom, honestly, to be honest. But it's their own fault. Funny enough, S really hit the fan after she left. So here is the 200k thingy. Here's the where she said it. Everyone's like, let's go. Congratulations. Omedeto, which is Kanauru, which freaking, that person is like everywhere. Kanauru is very, very talented. And we have another one where it's like, you deserve it. Go you. Good luck with your future prospects. Hopefully returning to the world of the living. We would never forget you. You know, everyone is celebrating this, of course, as they should, because it is a big, big thing for Mint. And, you know, the stuff that we just saw, Mint hit 200k subs, says, and not forget the other achievements Mint got after escaping the sinking yacht. Living her Metal Gear Solid dream in the pro and con karaoke relay, collabing with those regarded her as Oshi, collabing with her own Kamiyoshi Hanya the Genius for the fourth time. YouTuber Save Her Play button achieved before her re-debut stream, and she can own it for herself. Hosting podcast show with another sinking yacht escapee, Matara-kan, ex-Nina Kosaka. So yeah, she has a lot of positive things happening for her. A lot of positive things that I am very, very, very glad that she's getting. I'm super glad she's getting all of this. She deserves it, absolutely. And of course, cheering her on for so much more. So let's take a look at things that are happening in Japanese corporate apologies. It says, what in mind, let's think about messages regarding Zaion's termination. Let's see, a lot of people here, Armchair Experts News videos on EGPR, and some of the talents who gave messages regarding their thoughts on Zaion's termination. They varied in how directly they S on Zaion, but the messages they relayed displayed strong similarities to Japanese corporate apologies. Watching the video, I was reminded of a video of Asian analysis regarding big scandal involving one of Toyota's subsidiaries. Recommend watching the whole video, but the part relevant to this was the CEO's apology during a press conference. In the video, Al goes into the CEO apologized for the situation and promised to keep them, the subsidiary company, under a close eye while being very careful not to give the indication Toyota bore any responsibility for what the subsidiary did. Oh, so they blame the subsidiaries. Interesting. In essence, they put all the blame on the people under them. With that in mind, let's think about the messages regarding Zaion's termination. Similar to Toyota apology and Japanese-style corporate apologies in general, there was no actual apology for a specific issue, as in admitting that there was a specific issue and admission of fault responsibility, but rather the circumstances the situation caused for the fans. While it's not directly stated, this was a shift from blame the situation onto Zaion, were being made to apologize, while also attempt to portray her and her genmates as helpless parties in a situation that was beyond their control. The worst part is a series of messages, besides the fact that there were a load of BS. It was that unlike a typical corporate apology, it wasn't even the management making the apology. Likewise, in Riku's apology video, the apology was largely for not for any specific individuals or specific actions or lack thereof, but rather for the distress that that situation caused fans or investors. There was no promise of action to improve things on the executive senior management level, but instead to implement more programs, which to me sounds more like keep our talents on a shorter leash. I wish I could say that I expect more of an apology and maybe some accountability from Niji's management apology, but sadly, the most we can probably expect is we're sorry that you feel this way about the situation that was totally out of our control, and we certainly have nothing to do with it. So yeah, they're going to be shifting blame. They're absolutely going to be shifting blame. Regarding the shifting blame part, I find it fascinating how in Zaion's case, the talents weren't afraid to share their stories about Zaion, whether good or bad, and that's slandered her reputation heavily. However, in Selen's case, besides the infamous black stream, no one talks about Selen after the fact. Not one reaction, no one passing comment. Every reaction contained within the black stream, and that black stream alone. Her genmates got zero say in the matter, zero words spoken. Since the moment she got terminated and spoke up, she became forbidden to be talked about in any capacity. Before and after management set up the black stream. So it's strange. It is strange that they did that. It is fascinating that they did that with Selen. They didn't even want to. They, I guess, figured out, like this person says, that attempting to defend themselves from Selen's story is an awful idea because of the situation she was in, the fact she was very loved. It wasn't just a recent person who left, it was a person who's been there for a while, created a big community, and created income for them as well. So because of all that, I think they felt she was too big to do this stuff to slander, to do all that kind of stuff, and they decided to stop. Now we move on to Sayu, who has been celebrating recently, of course, the 100K. She's been doing, having her Honkai Star Rail thing coming up. She's sponsored by them. That's what I'm going to get to. And Dragon Fruit, apparently she's a Dragon Fruit on this part, the challenge. Accepted so accurate. Using the congratulate Sayu on 100K subs. People are just like drawing her around. They're doing a lot of things, and this is her new model, of course. So they've been giving her a lot of love with the new model, with everything that's been happening. And here's where we go. She's going to have her first sponsored stream. Well, I don't know if it's her first. I guess it might be her first. According to this person, it's the first. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the first big one, at least. I think she had something before, maybe with Genshin, maybe. But I think it's her first big sponsor stream that people are aware of. She had a few already. From Playboard, it seems she only had one promotion video, not stream. I guess she had a few sponsored streams on Twitch. Maybe the first YouTube stream might be more accurate. Tokyo Catch, Crane Games. That's what I thought. See, I thought she had some sponsored streams before. Positive note, those guys asked her for another one. Damn, so happy for her. Let's go. It's not her first sponsored stream. It's good to get her seeing more W's. It's good to getting her see more actual sponsored streams out there. Let's see, would probably do it since 99% of her content is live streams. To be fair, I think I've noticed sponsored or two wasn't dual cast on YouTube, so it may have been added to any confusion. So she's had some on Twitch. She's had some on YouTube. She's had a lot on just streaming, period. But she has this win. And of course, people are doing a little meme in regards to her. It's like, I burn my life to make sunrise and that I know I'll never see. And the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience in the light to gratitude. 1 year later, thank you. Of course, she has her wonderful thing now. She does. A meme I made a couple months ago. Glad she finally got it. It was long overdue. Glad she made it. Original monologue and Andor was amazing. Andor was slow burn, but it's good. Road to 500K begins. I mean, first, let's see if we can get her to 200K. We'll see. So let's acquire that play button. At the very least, if she doesn't get higher, she doesn't get 500K or a million or whatever, at the very least, she got her 100K. At the very least, she got that vindication and got that play button. little bit of a, well, not necessarily a meme, but, you know, nice little picture here. The Niji retirees, they all look super happy now that they have left Nijisanji. You have Unnamed, you have Doku Bird, you have Michimochi V, Mint, and on the left you have K9 Kuro, Matara, and Quinn. They all look so very happy. Sayu and Luna. To be fair, Luna's an older JP. You can include former Niji talents and it starts to look like their own company. And of course, Sayu was omitted. Says, what happened? What about Sayu? Not her. She doesn't deserve to be there. Oh my goodness. These people are mean. Holy crap. Bruh, Sai. Someone should fix it by adding Sayu just to see his sister's reaction. Let's see. We still have a long way to go. I hope the future better for people come together and acknowledge Sayu. Yeah, Sayu is still getting a lot of hate for some reason. I don't really understand why they're getting as much hate as they are. Because Sayu is actually a very interesting streamer. She does a lot of good streams. She has a lot of fun. Her community really seems to like her. So she's underappreciated for everything that's been going on. It reflects perfectly about the hypocrisy of the VTuber community as a whole. We all celebrate the ex-livers making a comeback. However, only now Sayu gets some apologetic welcomes because she was right. It also shows that Nijisanji had succeeded in destroying her reputation, completely and utterly destroyed. Even after Doki incident, Sayu is always an afterthought of an oh, and her too, I guess, attitude. And that's what sucks. That's what sucks. I'm glad Sayu got her 100k and people recognizing her efforts. All the ex-Niji livers that came back should be celebrated. Absolutely. Every single one of them should be celebrated. It's kind of mean that they're doing this kind of stuff. It's the Nijisanji sisters and Niji Defense Forces are a meme in and of themselves right now because of just the way that they're being dumb. But let's just have some positivity for Sayu at least. And everyone else who left. A little bit of funny with the meme time. It's not very many memes today, but we'll see with this one. Made a little meme to lighten up the mood a bit. The adorable goofball energy radiates from the both of them. Corporate needs to define the differences between the picture and this picture. They're both the same picture. Never expected Reverse 1999 would be this subreddit. Honestly, same. I just decided to watch Reverse 1999 story on YouTube. Too poor to afford a device that can handle gacha game. To relax when I see Sasami, my brain just go Rosemi. Brilliant. Rosemi, Sasami. So it's Sasami is the VTuber apparently. Fairest voice lines. Rosemi doesn't have a bodyguard. Also, so you have a mother. Rosemi doesn't a bodyguard, so you have a mother. Also, Vox and Midnight from Arc Knights. So yeah. Oh, Sathabi, I guess is Arc Knights. Well, I don't know. The one on the left looks kind of different. I don't know who that is on the left, to be honest with you. But it looks like it's Sathabi, and it gives people the Rosemi energy. But that's the meme. That's the meme for today. Thank you. And another Twitch has banned another not LootTuber per se, because Elara I believe is more like news and then gaming, but a BoobyTuber has been banned again. I can understand with the attire and that kind of stuff, it can happen. The only issue I have, the primary issue I have, is just the double-sidedness, the two-facedness of Twitch when handing these bans to VTubers and not handing these bans to the tons and tons of booba IRL streamers that are out there that are showing pretty much everything but the nips, you know, that kind of thing. So it is very strange that they do this for the LootTubers, or they do this for BoobaTubers and VTuber side, but not doing it for the people, the tons of women who are just showing a lot of cleavage and a lot of actual skin. You know, that's the thing. It's two-faced. It's very two-faced. People are, you know, saying it's like flesh streamer wears thong and bends over so you can give them the colonoscopy perfectly fine. VTuber has titties. How dare you? They made arbitrary rules against them recently too after the stuff with the gameplay green screen onto a butt. I do think they should be more lax with Illustrator or CG content since it's not real, but they don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. So that's the thing. YouTube it is then. Wouldn't even attempt to use Twitch nowadays. Too much 2D cleavage for Twitch, not enough 3D cleavage. This person says, broke TOS and got a one-day slap on the wrist and wants sympathy. Criticizing you for this post, but you're probably right. Didn't see any TOS breaks in the 3D debut videos. Anytime it popped in on her, trying not to sound like a tourist. Thing is it's two-faced. It's rules for thee, not for me type of thing with the IRL streamers and not the VTubers. That's the main issue I have here. MegalodonVT celebrates 100k on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. 200k on TikTok, 100k on YouTube and Twitch. It's so hard to believe we hit this in only a year. Thank you so much for making short dreams come true. So yeah, they hit 100k on both. That is an amazing feat for anybody and everybody. It's absolutely an amazing feat, and I'm very, very happy that they were able to do it. Good, glad their hard efforts have paid off. Can't believe the Shark started watching with less than 100 subs, broke 100k. So happy for her. Congrats to her. Damn, that's awesome. Let's look at the main one here. this is Megalodon. She's done other things on April 30th. You know, the famous, you know, shaking hips thingy, but she does it a little bit differently. You know, she does her own thing a little differently. Lubbers and 200K on TikTok. TikTok, the one that has been banned here in the US, apparently. 200K for them, which is good. Subathon celebration continues too. So they're also doing a subathon. So a lot of good things are happening now. It's really good for her that she's working really hard to get all this stuff done, and she has been able to get all this stuff done. It's really hard for a small VTuber, myself, I know already. It's very hard for this to happen. Very hard for it to get anywhere, really, any traction. So this is awesome. VAllure is a company that is recently trying to, you know, get some of their VTubers in there. It's a small company trying to get some VTubers in. So they finally teased their models with eye previews. The eyes are, whoa, one of them has like, it looks like tiger paw. Another one just looks like it's a frog type of eye. Another one has a heart eye. Another one looks like a clover eye. What is the, no, oh, demon eye and like a weird little W in their eye. Nice. Nice creative eye, like creative in the eyes. It's very creative in the eyes. That's always nice. It's the new adult content company. That was another one. Yeah, this one's gonna be NSFW. A lot of lewd tubing. Nothing that breaks TOS, of course. Nothing that breaks TOS, but it is going to be a lewd tubing company. So remember to keep that in mind. A lot of details in the eyes. I feel like it might become a visual mess when scaled down. Maybe it's not actual model art, but just artwork teasing the designs. They're alluring. Second one unlocks Sage mode for real, for real. Hopefully she's careful on how nature energy takes in. The source is here, of course, as we always like to show the source if possible. Didn't expect this type of eyes for 18 plus VTubers. Here's the eyes for VAllure. Our girls can't wait to see you June 1st. So June 1st is their VAllure thing. Here's VAllure itself. The company is going to be a little bit of a spicier content. Is what they're saying, at least. Spicier content. The eyes, oh my god, gorgeous, gorgeous girls. These are probably the most beautiful eyes seen on VTuber models. Of course, you run the risk of when it's scaled down, like what's mentioned before, it may not translate too well to being scaled down, but we'll see. So pretty. What form of Sharingan is this? So beautiful. You know, absolutely gorgeous. Yes, poggers. And like I'm saying, this is from VAllure, which is going to be a little bit more of a NSFW, still under terms of service, but NSFW type of company. That is all for right now. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Thank you for being here. Of course, I love having the conversations with you guys. I love having these things with you guys, and I do appreciate it whenever you guys do comment. Take a look at my description for my socials. There's a Discord, there's Twitter, there's other places that you can check me out, Twitch, etc. And also check on your screen right now, because there might be a video that you might enjoy. Thank you.